Hey everybody, hope you're doing good. Benjamin G. here from the Legacy Network. Listen, please make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, and share with loved ones. Happy Freedom Day, by the way, if it is free. I don't want to be long. I just have two questions to ask every young person living in South Africa right now. What is freedom? Because I don't know about you, but when I look in the streets and I see potholes while we are busy driving to school or to work as a young person, I ask myself, is this really freedom? After 29 years, when I see young people in matric, even those in university studying, and then all of a sudden load shedding hits, I ask myself, is this really freedom? You look at the stats, South Africa is the highest jobless nation globally. We are on, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 35.6% unemployment. In 2023, we are the fourth or fifth murder capital in the world. And now you hear the president and the secretary general of the leading party saying, we are leaving the ICC. No, it was a mistake. For me, that doesn't sound like freedom. When you see the kidnap rate in Gauteng skyrocketing and GBV seems like nobody's doing anything about it, I ask myself, what is freedom? And you think of Abo Robert Sobukwe, Mama Winnie Mandela, Steve Biko, Oliver Tambo, Walter Sisulu. You ask yourself, freedom wasn't free. And you ask yourself, did they go through everything that they went through so that we could be living in a South Africa that feels more like captive or bondage? When you think about how someone who was convicted for rape and murder can just escape the way he did and live a lavish life after raping and after murdering, and you ask yourself, is this freedom? The second question is that I was thinking about, what is not freedom? What is not freedom? Because most of us young people, we think freedom is liberalism or being extreme, taking things to the extreme. You see a lot of people taking things to the extreme, and then you ask them the question, why did you do what you did? And they say, well, we are living in a free country. Well, Paul says in the book of Corinthians, he says, everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. He says everything is lawful, but not everything is constructive. So what is not freedom is living an irresponsible life. What is not freedom is living a life that's filled with disaster and chaos, and then you are saying it's a free country. So don't use the word freedom or the concept of freedom or the ideology of freedom and say it gives you a right to do something that is out of order, lest we kill one another and say it's a free country. You must understand that your actions affect those around you. And although we are living in a free country, you still have a duty. That's what freedom is. It's a duty to make sure, there's a quote that says, freedom is not doing as you please, it's doing what you ought to do. What is it that you ought to do as a young person in this country? That's what freedom is. Well, I'm going to leave you with that. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this with loved ones. I started by saying Happy Freedom Day, but after these questions I just asked you, I think it's fitting for me to just say Freedom Day to you as born.